So I would like to invite Aritra, founder of Suupam. Hi, Aritra. Please continue.
Yeah, hi. I will just share my screen. Just let me know if my screen is visible and I'm
Yeah,
audible
yeah,
and
it's
also
visible
visible.
and your voice is also audible.
Okay,
Please
okay.
continue.
So hello investors. It has been a long evening of some wonderful startups. So I'll just try to keep it crisp and short. My name is Aritra. So I'm the founder of the Suupam app. Suupam is basically a local social networking app which aims to bring the essence of local back into our social lives. So I'll just tell you what are the problems that we are trying to solve currently in the social media market, like Instagram, Facebook, and other social networking apps. We connect with people we already know in some ways, right? We don't connect with people near us. If you take my example, I moved to Bangalore for a job a few months back. So, how do I connect with people in my vicinity? Most local social solutions that exist are restricted to dating, and there's no established solution for these things. So, keeping those things in mind, we developed Supam. So Supam is basically a solution, a platform that lets you plan your social life. You can post your plans or you can participate in plans posted by people in your vicinity based on distance and based on categories. It's a very simple thing. The main feature for end users is that they can post plans or participate in plans. They can engage in group chats and connect locally. And for businesses, what it does is businesses can promote their own products and services on the app, and essentially users will get redirected to their website. So, what kind of businesses are we talking? Especially businesses like Zoom Car, then hotel businesses, and any businesses that essentially target a more outgoing audience, localized outgoing audience, because people on Supam are essentially people who are willing to, hang out, go out with other people, meet new people, network, and connect locally. So, and there are other collaborations as well. So, there's a concept of Supam Cash on the app, which can be used to avail discounts from various partner websites as well. So, that is a separate segment, which is another segment of our B2B revenue model going forward. If I talk about the market size, currently the social media market in India is about 470 million users, and in the last 2023, there was about 1.3 billion USD in social media ad spends. So we aim to target approximately 1% of that market in terms of user base and revenue. So our business model, like the revenue model, will mainly target the ads from partner businesses who will try to promote their services on our app, and through boost their business collaborations by like I said, like Zoom Car, local events, and then local businesses, local kirana shops, anything that is targeting a more localized audience. uh, yeah, I'll just tell you. In this space where a local social networking app is concerned, there is not a lot of players. Meetup is the closest player that we have, but Meetup does not, target the unorganized space. For example, if I want to go out and have a cup of coffee or go and play, a game of football with people near me, there's no way for me to connect with these people if I'm new to a city or like most IT hubs in India. So there's no organized solution for that. So that is the kind of people we are trying to target. Till now, when I made this pitch, it was around 1,000 users. Currently, we are standing at around 1,251 users of the app, and the whole thing has been gained through word of mouth mostly. Paid marketing did not work out a lot because like we are a very boutique setup, and we did not spend a lot on Facebook and Google ads. So this is me. I am the founder and I have only developed the application. So I graduated from IIT Kharagpur in 2021. Post that, I have been working with ICICI Bank and Standard Chartered in different banking related fields, and after that I have started working on Supam from last year July. So if you have any questions for me, I would be happy to answer.
Thank you, Aritra. So I think Supam is the last startup. So investors, do you
Yeah.
have any questions?
Aditya, sorry, I didn't get, sorry, missed something. What is your ask right now?
My ask right now is like for different runaway, I have different tasks. So what I estimated was that for a runaway of around 24 months, I need an investment of around 8 crores. And that is one is because there's no active players in this market. Like there's a opportunity for me to capture this market. The main spends will be marketing. The other thing will be team building, and the third thing will be getting the tech stack to a level that we can handle at least 2 to 3 million users seamlessly. Currently till now, we have not faced any issues with the application. It's working perfectly. But yeah, that is the kind of ask for a runaway of around 24 months.
So in this 24 months runway, what is your revenue projection?
Yeah, I'll tell you. The revenue projection is around 1.1% of $1.3 billion, which is approximately $13 million. And we have decided that the like flow will be starting with Bangalore, since I am from Bangalore, and Bangalore has a lot of these audience who are new to the city, looking to connect with people nearby, and maybe they're not only looking for dating, they're just like trying to connect locally. So based on Google Trends, we have decided the first target markets will be Bangalore, Mumbai, Delhi, and Goa, and then we can move ahead with tier 2 cities, or we can see how it goes forward. Yeah, for the first 24 or 18 months, this is the target market, and the target user base is around 4.7 million users. Did that answer your question?
Yeah.
So we are closing it like for today. And thank you so much, everyone, for your patience and for everything. So thank you to each and every startup founder for your outstanding pitches in today's finale. I think your innovative ideas and passion truly impressive. I hope investors also enjoy your pitch and they look forward to invest in your ideas too. So results will be announced soon. And for investors, like my heartfelt thank you for your precious time, for your attention, for your commitment, and the, like and I would request if anyone have would like to present their would like to come up with the message for Indian startup ecosystem. And yeah.
With first of all, I would like to congratulate every startup. It's not about a pitching session or anything. It's your own passion that would have driven you. And I know entrepreneurial journey is not easy. There will be a lot of ups and downs. I would say is stay there, I'm sure. But please understand, if your model is not kicking in, there are opportunities to pivot. You don't have to actually quit. There are opportunities to pivot. There are opportunities to get acquired. Not every startup would turn into a unicorn. I think quite a few of your ideas can be an acquisition into something which is already present in the ecosystem. So please have that as in your mind. And even if, see, many of the startups fail only when they don't address the actual market need. So the moment the market need not be an end customer, it could be some acquisition target. So just have those concepts in your mind and pivot as quickly as possible. Don't burn your money.
Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Sadin, for the amazing message. And any other message from the investors, the startup founders?
I have a little to say. I mean, please don't feel disheartened if you don't get selected, because this is what being an entrepreneur is all about. 99% of the times you'll definitely struggle, get a no. You can always pivot into taking these feedbacks in a more constructive manner, because we as humans tend to be very emotional. But when it comes to business, it's very important to be practical. The approach has to be very mathematical. But nevertheless, I really appreciate and admire all the startups, irrespective of the age group, the amount of hard work that they put in. And I wish all the best to the 10 startups that made it today, and hope the best one wins. All the very best. And thank you, Expert Bells, for having us as a part of the panel. We really enjoyed all the pitches. Some of them were really, really interesting. But having said that, others were equally interesting. Please don't feel let down if you don't make it to the final. Winning to you. Don't lose your hope. Keep doing what you do, and all the very best for the future.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Khalid. And thank you for using the picture on the profile. We appreciate it. It's amazing. Yeah. And Noah, why you believe so much in Indian startup ecosystem?
Hi, yeah, I feel like I spoke so much today. Following to what the things that have been said here, Khalid is a dear friend of mine, so I can say shout out for Khalid. He's a very wise man. He said very, I think he gave you the raw truth. Also, the gentleman before me, you're gonna have more bad days than good days. I think we had a good amount of bad cop, good cop on this panel to give you a feedback of, the real world, because we had a 16-year-old and we had it up to the age groups of, I think, 40 plus. It is a part of your journey. I think that embracing the feedback that were not as positive, this is where you actually start learning. And don't be sad if the outcomes are not as you expected. I think that just putting yourself out there and go and pitch and doing your best and make it to the final. We know that you had a long journey with Expert Bells, before that. We respect that. Even if you haven't asked a lot of questions, it doesn't mean that we didn't evaluate you. And a shout out to 3 out of 10 female entrepreneurs. I think it's the highest number of female entrepreneurs. We're not just female entrepreneurship program I've judged in India. I loved it. I think you were extremely professional. I know how hard it is. So thank you for making an effort. And yeah, if any of you wants to chat with me, on LinkedIn, I would love to give you some feedback. India is one of the most fascinating markets out there. I love to be, I feel very honored to be included. I'm Indian by heart and by soul. And I think that the best thing about you is just stay local for you. It's an amazing experience to do some learning, A/B testing, and utilizing this launchpad. And another thing, you have an amazing initiatives by the government, Startup India Seed Fund Scheme, Niti Aayog, Invest India. Use that. I work closely with the government agencies. Each state has their own local agencies. I work a lot with the government of Karnataka, Punjab, Assam, Kashmir, and I'm based in Delhi NCR once I'm in India. Use that. Use your amazing ecosystem. I think it's one of the most stronger ecosystem, not just in South Asia, but in today's economy. So thank you again, Daniel Vats.
Thank you so much, Noah. Thank you so much for believing in us. And I think this is so great. We should be proud. And I think this is the real motivation that Indian startups, Indian founders can have, right? So thank you so much. And any message from Mr. Atul, Mr. Himam?
So, yeah, Hemant here.
Yes.
Yes, I think pleasure connecting with all these startups from different region of India, as well as pleasure connecting with the companies as well as from outside India as well. And it was very insightful interaction and discussion for each startup. My apologies for because I have been outside, so I couldn't switch on my camera yet. But as a part of GVFL being sponsoring this whole event, I would also like to congratulate and thanks Priyanka and Rahul for collecting and all these entrepreneurs and panelists across India and outside India, and making this all things happen. So very feeling good about it, and happy to connect further. Feel free to reach out to me over the LinkedIn, and happy to connect further and stay in touch. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you,
So
Iman.
much, Iman. Thank you so much, Iman, and GVFL team for believing us and being a part of this journey. Yes, Rahul.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Iman, and thank you all the participants and the investors.
Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Khalid, Ms. Noah, Mr. Himang, Mr. Atul, and other in Mr. Ratchet, and all other investors. Thank you so much. Wow, and we extend our sincerest gratitude to other sponsors like GVFL, A4X, Quise Marketing, Startup News for the generous support and contribution to making this event possible. Once again, thank you all for your participation, for your contribution. Thank you so much.